morning, everyone. We're back on the road again. It's Wednesday. I think this is our 5th day on the road. We're in Wyoming, heading for Utah. So we left our hotel here at Rock Spring, Wyoming, and we're gonna drive for a couple hours. This time it's gonna be only a 2-hour drive because actually no, it's going to be 2.5-hour drive. So okay, never mind. We're going to be driving 2.5 hours. We're going to go to Salt Lake City, or Salt Lake City, Utah, where we're going to go and spend some time. I've not been there. Oswald has not been there, so we thought it would be good to go check the place out. So legally, the speed limit is 80. We can go up to about 88. So here's Oswald. This is the fastest speed he's ever driven. So right now, quick lesson. One beautiful thing about electric cars, they have regenerative braking. That green line means they're absorbing energy. All the other cars on the road, we're going down this mountain. It's a steep mountain, and all the other cars will have to use some form of braking or let the wind brake them. We are absorbing the energy as we go down. We're not going to gain that much, but we'll gain something, meaning we don't lose energy. We don't waste energy by going up and then going back down. In this mountain range, we're about to enter the Rocky Mountains. Actually, technically we have, but going through the Rocky Mountains, having electric cars can be very beneficial because we will recover 80-90% of our energy going back down the mountain. Unlike the other cars where they're going to use a lot of energy going up the mountain, but then when they go down the mountain, they're going to be using their brakes. All right, we've entered Utah. We're heading for Salt Lake City, Utah. We're now officially in Utah. Unfortunately, by the time we saw the sign, it was too late to record. I'm hoping that my dash cam recorded it, so you will see it if it's there. If not, okay. Wow, the bumps. There we go. The stabilization on this camera is nice. So this is a good example of how we're making electricity. We're actually going down into the canyon, and this was 19, now it's 20, and according to this we're gonna have 22 by the time we get to the bottom. So this is a great example of how, well, at least in an electric car, we don't lose energy going up and down the mountain. Well, I mean, we do because, you know, we're driving. However, it's not the same as gasoline cars. Gasoline cars, mountain regions, they have the worst gallons per mile, or miles per gallon, MPG, because well, you spend all that gasoline going up the mountain, but then you're not gaining anything going down the mountain. We're gaining electricity. So that green line, that's electricity going back into our battery. And you can see how it's doing that as we go down. So we are arriving to Salt Lake City. In fact, you can kind of see it down there. So we still got a few more miles before we take the exit. we're excited. I'm excited because I actually want to go to the lake, the famous Salt Lake. All right, we've reached our first charging stop for the day in Salt Lake City, and actually it's at a Tesla service center in Salt Lake City. So here I am, plugged in, charging. I'm a little bit disappointed that it's not a version 3 charger. It's a version 2. But anyway, yeah, this is cool. We're gonna actually go inside and check out the place. So there's So here we are. This is a Great Salt Lake in Utah. And this beach is full of salt. And yes, we, or at least one of us, tasted it. And it's very salty. It is beautifully desolate. And you can see where the people are coming in. So we're leaving Salt Lake City. We're leaving the Great Salt Lake, and this is pretty interesting. The way we're driving right now, there is water, road, water, road, water, railroad train, and water after that. Kind of weird, kind of wild. I like it. And sorry about all the bugs. Believe me, we've been cleaning this windshield like as often as we can. It's a lot of dead bugs on our car on this trip. It's just flat. Wow. So, doing some quick research about where we are. These are the Bonneville salt flats in Utah. This is where some of those world records, speed records for vehicles have been set in these areas. All right, we have arrived in Nevada. Literally, we just crossed over just about a mile ago, and almost 2 kilometers ago. So here we are. And of course, as soon as we get into Nevada, look at this. Casinos, casinos, casinos. Anyway, we're just going to stop here for a bit. So for some reason, the car wants to actually charge for 30 minutes. So that's quite a bit. I don't know why, but we will wait for 30 minutes instead of 15. Charge up and then head to our last location, which is Elko, Nevada. So that's where we're heading, and that's where we're going to stay over tonight. But yeah, here we are in Nevada. So yeah, our trip is, well, at least to the West Coast, is almost done. And then of course we're going to be on Saturday or Sunday start heading towards the East Coast again. We're back on the road again to our last stop, Elko, Nevada. And it's a beautiful sunset has already happened. This is now twilight. It's going to be hopefully a nice, peaceful, quiet drive. We cleaned our windshield, so there you go. Unfortunately, by the time we get to Elko, our windshield will be just as bad as it was before. Hello everyone, we're back on the road. Today's the day that we're supposed to arrive in Pacifica, California. So we're still in Nevada. We have about 500 miles or so, 800 kilometers to go. But yes, so today, hopefully, we're going to be entering, achieving our coast to coast, the first coast to coast. After that, we're going to go down Route 1. To near San Diego, and then from there we're going to go ahead and do San Diego all the way to Jacksonville, Florida. We have arrived for our first charge of the day. We're here in Winnemucca, Nevada. And of course, being Nevada, there's a casino in every city. Even this tiny, tiny desert city. By the way, that mountain, we were driving up, that mountain was just beautiful. It's, it's very, very nice. It's a very small city.
US 95 South route toward Reno. Now turn left to take the Interstate 80 West ramp.
We're back on the road after our second supercharging session. This is going to be one of our longer trips. It's going to be 3 hours for this segment, 200 miles. Sorry, not 300 miles. Yeah, it was 200 miles, which is about what, 400 and something kilometers. So yeah, this is going to be 320 kilometers. So it's 3 hours. Normally, I don't like doing 3-hour stretches because, well, I like to stop for a bathroom break. So being that I have some time, this stretch of the trip is going to be a 3-hour drive. We're going to be driving 200 miles in 3 hours. Anyway, since I have some time, I'm going to talk about some myths. One of the myths that's currently going around here in end of 2023 or mid of 2023. Right now, there's a myth about electric vehicles, EVs, wearing out tires faster. That's a bunch of baloney, okay? Tires are designed for specific purposes, and if you get the right tire for the right purposes, it will last whatever the manufacturer said it will last, okay? So for example, if you get a softer compound tire, sports tires, those low profile sports tires, they're normally made from softer compound because you're trying to go faster. Those wear out in about 25,000. But the manufacturer told you it's going to be 25, 30,000 miles. The tires that came with my car, Tesla gave me these Continental tires that were rated for 40, 45,000 miles. And I got 50,000 miles from them. In fact, when I replaced my tires just before we left for this trip, so my car hit 50,000 miles. I replaced my tires with brand new tires for this long trip. My tires had 3.5 millimeters of tread wear. So if you look up that on a reference, go look it up on Google, what that means. 3.5 millimeters of tread wear is well within the safety range. In fact, you normally will replace it when it falls below 4 millimeters. That's what I did. I got the full life of my tire. I did not use my tires longer than I needed to use, and I got my 50,000 miles out of them. In fact, I got more than what Continental gave me a warranty for. My new tires from Hancock, they're designed for the vehicle. All cars have a weight rating. My car is 104W. So all my tires are XL tires for an SUV. By the way, that tire rating is very normal for most SUVs. In fact, what you might not know, my car, my Model Y, there's actually gasoline cars heavier than my Model Y, like a couple of Land Rovers. So it's not true that all EVs are going to wear out your tires faster, because if the tire is appropriate to your vehicle, you should get what the manufacturer said. You know, Land Rover, any other SUV, my SUV, we use around about 104W, for example. That's mine. So therefore, my tire is designed for that weight, okay? And the warranty that came with my tire says 50,000 miles, meaning they know the weight of the car that's going to be on that tire for 50,000 miles. If you don't do anything stupid like drag racing all the time or doing donuts in the parking lot, you should get 50,000 miles. So all this crap and this baloney on the internet about, oh, electric vehicles are going to wear out tires faster. No. The reason they wear out faster is because people are enjoying the power of the electric vehicle, the instant torque, taking off at red lights. Well, if you do that every day, yes, you're going to wear out your tires, but that's not just an electric car thing. If you have a nice Mustang or any other sports car and you do that all the time, just take off at a red light, you're going to use your tire faster. But if you drive like a normal human being, you will get what the manufacturer put down. So that's if you haven't heard of my voice, that's a big pet peeve. You know, again, you know, people who, whatever reason, don't want EVs or trying to, you know, push back EVs are doing that.
Partial ocean view.
Look at that. Beautiful. We're cutting through Reno, Nevada. We're not going to stop here, but I just thought I'd kind of film it since it is one of the bigger cities in Nevada, so it'd be worthwhile filming. So anyway, Reno, Nevada, we're heading towards Pacifica, California. All right, very soon, in about a minute or so, we're about to cross into California. Yeah, so the border of California and Nevada. That's where we're heading for right now. It's a beautiful view. Yep, there it is. The sign. There goes Nevada, and welcome to California. All right, so we're now in California. All right, I just unplugged the car. We're gonna head out to Pacifica, California. That's our next stop. We are almost there. We are, yes, excited. 2 more hours to our destination. 2,500 miles. Almost done. So we're in Sacramento, so the capital of California, of course. We are going through Sacramento, heading for Pacifica, California. So, well, this is Oakland, California. We have palm trees. It's a beautiful view. Oh my gosh. So we're officially entered San Francisco. And of course, Pacifica, California is just south of San Francisco. We're on the Oakland Bridge, and off to the distance on the right is the Golden Gate Bridge. But we're not going to the Golden Gate Bridge. Full self-driving is still driving, by the way, and it just made the turn, and we're arriving at our hotel. The Pacific Ocean is directly in front of us.
Now your destination is on the left.
Okay, and full self-driving is giving me control again. Okay, so I'm going to drive a little bit more further up to just take a look at the ocean for the video purpose. So here we are. We have, I think, oh, I can't park here, it's not legal. Okay, that's the ocean right there, people. That's the Pacific Ocean. Hello everyone. Well, we made it. We're in Pacifica, California. Actually, it's one of the beaches right to the south of it. We came here last night. It was about 8 o'clock, but it was dark. So what we did is we took a couple of photos from the beach that's right over there. So right where that little cliff is where the beach is. But this morning, we're in front of our hotel and looking at the ocean. So this is the Pacific Ocean. High tide has come in. Water is splashing. I hope I don't get wet right now. But we did it. We made it. So we are now heading out of Pacifica, California. Today we're going to do a little sightseeing. We're going to go to Fremont, where Tesla makes the cars, where this Model Y was built. And then after that, we're going to go to Apple's headquarters to see the Flying Saucer building. So yep, and then after that, we're going to go down Route 1 towards Laguna Beach, or near Los Angeles and San Diego, between the two, where we then make a turn to start heading eastbound. So that's the plan.
1,000 feet. Keep...
Oh,
Now turn
we just
left
passed it.
onto
Okay.
North Tantau Avenue.
So we're visiting Apple, and I guess I'm going to have to do a U-turn to go to the visitor center. Okay, so we're approaching the Apple campus, and I'll let this thing do its thing, and then we'll turn around. So I'm at Apple Park, and I'm looking at this screen here.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and swipe up and actually look inside.
This is our door. So,
And you can see people and stuff walking around. I'm going to bring the door down. So we just learned that each one of these pillars, these glass pillars, is made from sand from one of the Earth's desert. So the artists working with Apple, so went and I guess got sands from all the deserts of the world. Well, somebody got the sand from deserts of the world, and the artists using different recipes of glass created all these pillars. So each one of these are different deserts. All right, we are leaving the San Francisco Bay Area. San Jose area. We went to Tesla Fremont factory. We went to Apple campus, Park campus, and now we're heading towards Big Sur. Yeah, that's it. Just heading out. It's been a beautiful, fun day. It's been very enjoyable. So we're riding along Route 1 along the Pacific Ocean, and of course we have these beautiful vistas that are coming up as we go around. In fact, we should see one as we go around this circle here. Not circle, I mean this curve. We're stopping to take some photos. It's almost sunset.